another sunny morning. There's some clouds going up in there. That's totally fine. Spent the night at this little cabin in Valldal. First time sleeping indoors on this trip so far. It is now day 7. Can you believe it? I've been on the road for a week now almost. The plan for today, we're starting up with greatness. We are doing Trollstigen, which is pretty famous. Norway's answer to Stelviopasset in Italy. If you've heard of that or been there. Not nearly as dramatic, but it's quite nice. The plan after that is there is one of the longest gravel roads in Norway is in this area. It's called Aursjøveien. I'm not exactly sure how long it is. I have not been there before, but I really want to ride that one. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to get there, because when my map says, oh, you'll be there in 2 hours, it usually takes me 4 because I stop so much to film and all that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna have to see where I end up and when. If I'm lucky and the timing is right, I'll spend the night up there in the mountains. So yeah, that's the plan for day 7. Bye. That was two Finnish bikers who crossed over to Norway a few days ago and is enjoying the nice weather. Now let's embark on Trollstigen. And let's hope there's not too many buses and stuff stuck down here. It's a pretty spectacular road with tight turns and good views. Look at all this fog coming from the waterfall here. Let's see if we can make a stop here. That was it for Trollstigen, or the Troll's Ladder. Ladder? Troll's Ladder? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And this right here, this impressive mountainside here, it's called the Troll's Wall. Deep breath. So quiet. This right here is the valley where the gravel road I was talking about starts. And I checked how long it was, and it's actually, I think it was 121 kilometers long, so it's quite a stretch actually. So the plan is now to go and make sure I have some food to bring with me up into the mountains, and I might fill my tank a little bit. I don't really need to. And then yeah, it's a little bit cloudy and it's supposed to rain a little bit this evening and perhaps tomorrow morning, but I don't think it's very much, so yeah, we're gonna go up there anyway, so we're gonna quickly head, take a left here first, just to go to a store and get some supplies, and then we'll go back up afterwards. Here we are. Some extra fuel, we got some extra food, we are good to go. drizzles of rain coming down now. But I don't think it's gonna get too bad. What a really cute little valley this is. When I get old, I want to live in a place like this, just a little bit in the middle of nowhere, with a nice little house and a big yard, maybe a goat or something, some hens, some chickens. And that's my plan for retirement. This is where it begins. I think I have to stop and pay first. Or is it? Oh, no, it's automatic. 100 kroners. That's not bad. It's a steep turn. Last year, I think it was in July, there were a couple bikers that were taken by, what do you call it, not a landslide, but there were rocks falling down from the mountain here. None of them were badly injured, from what I understood, but that's something to bear in mind. Or maybe not. Maybe it's better to just not think about it. Woo! Oh, look at that. Ooh! Oh my goodness, that's dark. Woo! Oh my gosh. I've never been in a tunnel like this, that's for sure. Mode after I switch it off. Yes, it does. My 1008 didn't, and that was flippin' annoying. All of a sudden there's a stretch with asphalt. I didn't know that. But then again, I do not know everything. Who the fuck does? You can see how bent the railing is somewhere, especially, in this area. So I wonder if there's just a lot of snow that's coming down on it during winter, or what it is. It's bending it like that. Snow! Yeah! Look at this view. Oh my god. This is traveling slowly, guys. Ah. Wow. There's rain coming over there, alright? Ooh. So I'm getting to test a lot of things for the first time today. Not only the bike in off-road mode, but also my twin pegs. The extra foot peg that I have on the bike. I became ambassador for that brand this year. They offered kindly to send me a set for free, so that's sponsored content, so I guess I have to mark the video. It's paid promotion. They just offer so much comfort. You can stand and move the weight from your toes and support it with your heel a little bit. So yeah, that's I don't think there's a going back from that one. Second thing is the height of the handlebars, which I can feel is, I thought they were pretty similar to the Tenere, but I think they must be a little bit lower, because I'm getting a little bit tired in my back actually from standing like a little bit bent forward, and I had like a little bit of my knees are bent a little bit and my back is bent a little bit, and just like a little bit too much, it feels like. I'm no expert in this, but it just feels like it would be a little bit better having it a little bit taller, so I might have a handlebar visor installed. This is coming to an end way too soon. It's only 30 kilometers until I am back down in Sunndalsøra, another little village. So I have to make up my mind if I want to camp here or not. It's only 4:30. It's a little bit early for camp. Unless there's like a super scenic camp spot somewhere along the route here, I think I'm gonna continue all the way down. Now the weather is getting quite nasty. Thinking about having to remove the microphone from the camera, because right now it's not waterproof as it is, and I'd rather not ruin my camera the first week of my trip, so I think I'll pull over and unplug the microphone. Good evening, guys. I completely lost track of time here. It is now 10 o'clock in the evening. Yes, you heard me right. It is 10 o'clock and it's still this light outside. That's Norway for you in the summer. it pretty much stays like this the whole night. So whenever I go to bed, I usually bring this one and just pull it over my eyes so it's a little bit darker so I can sleep better. It's confusing waking up in the middle of time sometimes and you wonder, like, is it middle of the night or is it morning? I don't know. Anyway, it is really nice in the evening. So I've been sitting here working on the next episode for YouTube. It's going a lot better than I thought it would. Actually, it's kind of nice actually to spend the evenings doing some video editing, and it's so much easier when I have everything fresh in memory. So this is it's going surprisingly well. Okay, let's take a look at the map where I rode today. This is where I slept last night. That was in Valldal. I continued this way and past Trollstigen, which is here. Continued down to Åndalsnes, where I had lunch. Then I rode all the way around here. And this is where Aursjøveien started. And it went something approximately like this. Came down in Sunndalsøra. And then rode up this little valley and is camping up here. In the mountains here. There's a pretty nice backdrop here with mountains and stuff as well. The plan for tomorrow is to go something like back here, up here, something, and then I want to do the Atlantic Road that, there we are, that Norway is pretty famous for. We are now entering a little bit of a special place in Norway, which is this area right here, because I have lived many of these places. I grew up mostly in this area, Roan in Åfjord municipality. I have worked in Ørland kommune for a year, and I lived in Trondheim for like 5 years. I worked there and I went to school. So I do have a lot of people that I know in this area, including my father. So I'm going to visit a lot of friends and family in the days to come. Starting tomorrow evening, I will be visiting a friend and probably spending the night at her house before I continue the day after to another friend, and then my father, and then another friend. Yeah, and then we pass on. So we'll see. Maybe I just turn everything into one episode, because there's not a lot of writing going on in between there. But we'll see. That's a nice thing about, because I was born all the way up in Narvik, which is all the way up here, and now I live all the way down here in Stavanger. So I have pretty much family all over Norway. So a trip like this is really cool to visit a lot of family and friends again. So that was the personal information of today. All right, it's been another good day. Really nice to do some gravel riding again. A little bit stiff still. I need some more gravel riding before I can loosen up a little bit and actually fully enjoy it and have fun. But that's just how it is. A little bit of rain. That's okay. That's really okay, because it stopped. And then now we are here in the tent again. So yeah, good day. Hope you enjoyed also this episode, and I hope I'll see you again for the next. Good night.